Okay, people, I'm back, and I'm back to talk about those 5 policemen in Memphis that killed the brother that they just beat him to death. Uh, it's a horrible situation. It should have never happened. The really sad thing about it, the thing that gets me the most, is the fact that these were 5 black men, and they killed a black man, and we're still talking about race, even though there's no other race involved. Just black people. And we're still talking about race. And we're talking about that because we're talking about the influence of white America on these 5 black police officers. So let's just be real short and cut it down to size. The reality is this. The the culture that we live in is a white culture. And it's predominantly white with very little black influence. And since it's a white culture, people who are confused about who they are, these 5 young black police officers, apparently thought they were more white than black and decided that they were just going to be black people into submission and kill black people at will. And that apparently seemed to be the way that it was. The solution, well, the solution is a horrible one. The solution is time. And time is what we feel like we don't have. So black people who are being discriminated against now, their solution is that if we persevere and we keep fighting and not being influenced by a terrible white America. Now, white America is not all that bad. There's a terrible white America, which Donald Trump and his cronies belong to. And so as long as we don't fall into being terrible white America, then we can live with white America. But it's those 5 black police officers, along with many, many other people, that fall into the leadership of these morons, and it's sad. Now, that doesn't excuse white America, because white America, unfortunately, it's fallen into stupidity as well. But I can identify the white America's problem. White America's problem is simple: education. Teach white Americans what America's really all about. Now, I know you're probably saying, oh, that's CRT or no. Look, I don't care what you call it, but teach the truth. Because white Americans, as long as they're taught the truth, can make better and more wise decisions. Black Americans, as long as we're taught the truth, can learn to understand that self-hate is not where it's at. All right, so just